Hello, and welcome back to Off Grid Style. So glad to have you here. I'm Nikki. Today we're discussing a kind of sad topic, but one that we all need to know about, especially if we identify with one of these types, and that is the 8 types of people who will perish first in an SHTF situation. So, kind of a good thing to know and to recognize in yourself and in loved ones and in others that you care about, or people that you might be thinking you can depend upon, but maybe not so much. So that's why I went into this video, is to let you know what to look for in yourself and in others, because you definitely don't want to be one of these 8 types of people. So let's find out. Let's discuss the 8 types of people most at risk if SHTF happens. If you enjoy this video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. We all believe we are prepared for any eventuality. That's what prepping is. But in the event of a disaster, will we be truly prepared? Will we survive? And even more frightening, who won't survive? By acknowledging who is most at risk, we can prepare for any potential situation, including specific items to stockpile. But recognizing who is most at risk can also help with things like adapting our bug-in and bug-out plans towards those who are most vulnerable. Facing a major disaster is always in the back of our minds. Will our preparations be enough? Unfortunately, it is just as important to understand who will be most vulnerable if SHTF happens. First up, we have the panicker. The person who panics, who cannot calmly deal with the situation and find solutions, is typically unpredictable to determine beforehand. They may succumb to their fear and anxiety, leading to poor decision-making and a lack of rational actions during a crisis. The panicker could also become easily overwhelmed or break down completely, making it challenging to adapt to any changing circumstances. Dealing with the panicker means offering clear and simple instructions, allowing them to work through each task, and that will begin to calm them down. Next, we have those that are unskilled in survival. The unskilled type lacks essential survival skills like foraging, navigation, or basic first aid, making it difficult to adapt. These people may also panic and make impulsive choices that endanger themselves and others. This person will struggle at any necessary tasks that involve survival skills. Lack of basic survival skills like shelter building or fire making could result in exposure to the elements. Being unable to identify edible plants or how to purify water can lead to malnutrition and illness. Dealing with the unskilled will involve allowing them to complete more menial tasks like picking up firewood or collecting water to be purified. Showing them survival skills as you do them is your only option with this type of person in an SHTF situation. The completely unprepared. Those who choose not to stockpile supplies may run out of essential supplies quickly and struggle to meet basic needs. They may resort to looting, which at best could get them in trouble with the law, and at worst could get them killed. This type of person may find it difficult to locate essential supplies and will be unprepared for prolonged periods of disruption in the availability of basic necessities. Also, when faced with an SHTF situation and no supplies, this type of person can become malnourished and weak. Helping this type of person involves solutions along the lines of having them work helping others in exchange for basic necessities. And then we have the ones who can't make up their minds, ever. These indecisive people have difficulty making decisions under pressure, causing delays or hesitations that could be life-threatening. They could struggle with choosing safe locations to shelter or determining the best course of action in response to threats. Dealing with the indecisive involves allowing them to make decisions when there isn't a time factor. Additionally, giving them limited options to choose from can also help. And then we have the peace lover. This type is definitely going to be difficult. They will be reluctant to use force for self-defense, leaving themselves vulnerable to threats from others. They will also struggle with moral dilemmas like protecting themselves and their loved ones, and acting against aggressive individuals. Their inability or extreme dislike of using defensive or protective measures could result in turning themselves into victims or a hostage type situation. Helping the pacifist adjust to an SHTF situation means teaching them non-lethal defensive options. The sentimentalist. This type has a sentimental attachment to items or people, and this may hinder the ability to adapt. They may choose unwise options to preserve these attachments. They also may prioritize preserving sentimental objects over practical necessities, making it challenging to allocate resources effectively. The best way to deal with this type of personality is to allow them, within reason, to keep sentimental attachments while calmly explaining rational options when keeping items isn't in their best interest. Those with chronic illnesses. Those who have chronic health conditions may require medications and specialized care that may be unavailable in an SHTF situation. Physical limitations could hinder their ability to engage in strenuous activities that are necessary for survival. This type of people may also suffer from mobility issues, causing them to face challenges in evacuating dangerous areas quickly. Helping the chronically ill would best be accomplished by being proactive. Ensure they have a good supply of medications and other healthcare items, and discuss with them options for evacuation and other challenges. And then there are the ones who bragged about being preppers. Those who have told others they are prepared for SHTF situations may become targets for theft, or worse, by others who know about their resources. Additionally, publicly identifying as a prepper can lead to discrimination, or worse, if this type of person refuses to share with those in need. The best way to help these people is to form alliances and share resources, as well as sharing security duties to ensure that everyone remains safe. The types of people in this video are all more vulnerable in an SHTF situation. By utilizing the solutions given and speaking honestly to them, you may just be able to help them survive. Thank you so much for watching the video. As always, I appreciate it. And as always, I love hearing from you. I will respond back. That may take me a little bit, but I always respond back because I love hearing from y'all. Tell me what you thought of the video. Tell me what your ideas are on these 8 types of people. Do you know some? Do you not know any? I'd love to hear from you either way. Please like, comment, subscribe, all those good things, and I'll see y'all again soon. Thank you.